We have 11 seconds left. Is this going to be a 306? It's looking so close. It's 8 seconds left. They are done. They've already got Caution Tape Outlet putting their controller down. Ex Machina, they're doing it. They did it in 3, 2, 1. So much confidence there. Doing the dance. We're happy here.
All right, TV 398, Tyler. We have a couple of questions for your robot and your team, and we want to know more about this beautiful robot that you built. So let's start off with this. Why does this robot look so cool, and what is with all these extra parts?
Well, these extra parts are mostly from Xbox kits. We got these parts. These are plates. We use these plates just for decoration around my wheels to make it more like an F1 car, I guess you could say. We also sometimes use the decorations kind of to our advantage, like the spoiler. We use this to bump risers, and we made it long so it has a bigger error tolerance.
All right. And why is it called a Moonwalker?
Moonwalker. We called it Moonwalker really because it could pop up on its wheel and it could spin, and then it could drive backwards while holding its back wheel still up. So it's kind of like a Michael Jackson moonwalk. That's why we called it like that. And the Moonwalker, it could really only do that because what happens is we got rid of our anti-tips one day and we just drove and I jerked, and then my wheels, my back wheel popped up, and then I added a spin to it, and then I started spinning, and then I drove backwards randomly, and then I started floating kind of like that.
So you started pivoting on your front omnis.
Yeah, and now we found that was actually a really competitive advantage because we could turn like a full omni wheel because we were only using our omnis. The only way we could do that was using this configuration. We use 2 traction wheels in the back, 2 in the front. We did this because it makes it turn easier, and it's better for autonomous.
Okay, and so when it comes to your robot, everyone wants to know one answer, right? What is your gear ratio that you use on this robot, and why is it so fast and compact?
Our gear ratio is 3-to-1, 4 motors. We use 4
3
motors.
3 to 1, 4 motors.
Yeah.
All right, noted.
3-to-1, 4 motors, and it's more compact because we use our motors and our brain over here. Motors and our brain for to keep it compact, because usually the motors or the brain are a little floppy in the
So
back.
the brain is down in there.
Yeah,
right?
so it keeps a really good low center of gravity.
So it's part of your structure of the chassis.
Yeah, it's really strong.
Okay, cool. I can barely fit a finger in it. Yeah. Okay, cool. And if you were to make any improvements, you've been to World Championships. Any improvements that you made? Anything you missed out on?
Honestly, I would have changed this claw to the in and out claw because this claw requires more accuracy when picking up risers.
Okay.
This is our bumper sensor. We use this to help our accuracy since we didn't have enough time to change over to the in and out claw. What the bumper did really was when you grab 2 risers, it sensed it and it pushed the bumper sensor back, which then makes the enums go higher, and when it's not sensed at all, then it would go lower.
Okay, and this helps with auto and driver control, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. And any improvements that you made during Worlds, for your World Championship robot compared to any other competition like professional?
What we really changed was we added this for grills, the bumper. We added the spoiler at the back. I think that's all we changed up. Yeah.
Okay. Tell me about your third claw, this string hook that you have.
We did our string hook. This is our 2nd generation of our string hook. The 1st generation of our string hook actually just raised it like this. It still used the string, but it raised it. We found that using the string though, it wasn't powerful enough to raise it all the way. So we decided to use this, where it just pushes the back of the riser and it tips up the front like that.
Okay, so you can clear the ramp every time.
Yeah, clear the ramp every time.
Okay. And is this like a preset on your robot that every time, you can grab the riser and then also lift it up?
Yeah. There's set for that.
Cool. And what about your rubber bands? I see you have a weird formation going over here. Is it to neutralize your arm?
Our rubber bands, it helps us. So this set of rubber bands helps us when it goes down.
So the front set.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then once it goes up, this thing helps, and it keeps up the tension up here. And then these ones up top, it loses all its tension. As you can see, it's just floppy, so it doesn't affect anything. That's why we did it like that.
Okay. And for all your decorations, are they really necessary, or just look cool?
They look cool. Spoiler does have a purpose for pushing stuff. This was originally to cover our wheels and stuff.
Okay. What'd you use a spoiler for?
Spoiler was meant for, we did like a backup move, so you can knock it backwards into the scoring zone.
Oh, okay.
So you use this and it just hits it. And we made it really long because before we were just using a license plate like this to hit it, and a very small air tolerance. And sometimes it wouldn't connect with this entire flat line, so it would just connect with half of it and it would spin out.
I see. Okay. Any other information? Any other cool things about your robot?
Well, we do keep our gyro really low to the ground, so that's one thing.
Okay. And how did you find this entire last season? Was it fun? Was the game fun?
Yes.
Through COVID and all? How did your team manage to keep on the task and develop your robot
We
further?
use online meeting sessions.
Okay, cool. All right, thank you for the interview.
Yeah.
See ya.